I seen somebody make a Facebook post saying you gotta forget where you come from. And it's true. Even if you still in the environment like me, I'm still in the projects, I'm still in the hood, I gotta go outside that box as much as possible so I can see what's outside of my norm, so I can see what's outside of where I grew up, outside of what I'm used to. If I continue to stay there, continue to be comfortable because this is all I know, I will never grow, right? You will never grow. You gotta go outside of those friends, you gotta go outside of your family members, your environments. You got to go outside to get the answers, to find your community, to find your resources. Your opportunities are outside of that box. And I can't wait to leave. I can't wait to pack up. I cannot wait to be going to find boxes to pack my project up. Leave that, all that stuff. You know what? I ain't even barely going to pack nothing up. I probably sell whatever look good enough and throw everything else out. So I don't even need no boxes. Son, let's go. And the people, like the stuff you see, people, the things you see outside, you see people living a nice life, got a nice car, nice houses. That's inspiration. You see people with good communities, nice friends, a beautiful relationship, has a husband, that's inspiration. Being able to travel, show up, and do the things that they desire, that's inspiration, letting you know it's possible for you. You just might have to go do some things different. It might be a struggle, right? But once you get through that fight, once you get through that struggle, you there. Once you stay down, get your finances together. Once you let go of that toxic lifestyle, once you stop doing the things that don't serve you, you there. You closer than you think. But at first, you have to want it. I don't know why I ain't back in. I usually back in everywhere I go, child. Y'all, I'm at Target because I'm trying to find some slides, okay? But you have to want it. Like, even where I'm at right now, I'm out here where the mall is. And the nice malls be out here in the expensive where it's expensive at. You see the nice houses and the nice cars out here. That's inspiration. It's possible for me. I just might have to do something different because that's not what I come from. I don't come from nice cars and nice houses and people being financially straight and having 750 credit scores and having a good community, good friends, and I don't come from that. I come from aggression and hostility and anger and struggle. And it's like, no, I'm God's child. I'm in his image. He don't want me or you going through the struggle in our life. And it's hard breaking that cycle. When you are the chosen one, when you are the one to break the cycle, listen, it is not for the weak, okay? It is not for the weak. But I can tell you this. It's going on 2 years since I've been on my healing journey. And I can say, like, I'm so glad I started when I did because things are starting to make more sense. As you continue to grow and you continue to learn and you continue to seek the right information and go outside of your norm, right? When 6 months go by, a year go by, 2 years, you gonna see exactly like, dang, like, I'm glad I started when I did. Things are just making so much more sense now. Like, literally, I can have a thought 6 months ago. That 6 months can go by and it even make more sense than what it did 6 months ago. That's why it's important to keep going. That's why it's important to stay on track, to walk that narrow path. Not too many gonna walk the narrow path because the narrow path is the hardest. So everybody gonna take the wide way because it's easiest. But that's when people get distracted. That's when it costs you. You run into the wrong people. You make the wrong investments. All of that. But if you walk that narrow path with God, God gonna carry you. He gonna provide. And that walk ain't perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. You're gonna go through. You might be on your knees crying. You might be broke. But he gonna heal you. He gonna provide for you. He gonna bring you out of it. And you just one step closer to what he needs you. If you keep going, you one step closer to what he needs you. If you keep going, you one step closer. If you stop, if you give up, you'll never know what God has destined for you. God gave me a vision when I first started healing of where I'm supposed to be, like what my purpose is in life, right? And I get distracted sometimes. Sometimes I fall off course. But I know what God told me. I know what I know. And I'll never stop going until I make it to that destination, because that's where God wants me. And I know that's where He wants me, because my gift aligns with that. My purpose aligns with that. It just all makes sense. It comes so natural. It comes so natural with the vision that God gave me. Like, God, this makes sense. Like, I know that's God. And see, when you know your reason for life, when you know your purpose, when you realize the things you went through was working out for you, you got people along your journey that you got to help, that's a part of your assignment, you good. I don't care what I go through. I know it's a part of the lesson. It's a part of the test. Whatever I go through, this is what I need to build my character. God needs to use this to develop me to be the woman that He wants me to be. See, it's one thing to show up on social media and talk all this talk, right? Because social media is a big illusion. But one thing I don't want to do, this is why it's so important for me to check in with myself, you too, is to make sure how I'm showing up, I'm doing it on the back end as well. My character, how I'm speaking to myself, the information I'm taking in, how I'm loving myself, like all of that. I'm motivating you, but do I motivate myself? You damn right. You damn right. I speak life into myself. I say my affirmations. I do what I need to do to uplift and build my confidence. I don't care how I look to somebody else, because this wasn't taught to me. So I got to do what doesn't come normal until it becomes normal, so I can be the woman God needs me to be. Better yet, so I can be the woman that I want to be. Everything works out for your good. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. That bad relationship, be grateful that relationship was bad. Be grateful you ain't settled for that. Be grateful you're no longer in that. Be grateful they walked out. Be grateful, because that is there to teach you something about yourself. Maybe how to love yourself better. Maybe how to say no. Maybe how to leave on the first red flag. Maybe how to value yourself and respect yourself. God is teaching you so many things from that one experience, but you don't even realize it, because all you focusing on is the pain and the hurt and how they got you and how they did you. Focus on the positive. God, what is this showing me? What you trying to get for me? What you trying to get me to see from this? I love this nigga so much. Oh, I've been there. I love this person so much. Love them so much you even want to be their friends just so they stay in your life. Not realizing that's going to defeat the purpose. You're going to cause yourself more trauma trying to keep them a part of your life, knowing damn well you got to leave them right there. They can't go with you, just like you can't go with them. Learn the lesson. I've been through that heartbreak, and I'm grateful that I've been through it. I've learned so much about myself, because now I know what type of relationship I do want. I know I'm going to attract a man that is God ordained. First off, we're going to be aligned spiritually. My attractions are just different. I look for different, all because of that one relationship, that bad breakup, that heartbreak. Really taught me how I didn't know how to communicate. I was very aggressive. I lack self-control. I was very emotional. Couldn't even have a conversation without being aggressive. What? No. You think your husband is gonna want that? Absolutely not. But if I didn't go through that season, I really didn't like sit in it and heal, like, God, what's all the things that you need me to learn? And it doesn't come all at once. This is why healing is linear. You got to continue to journey. You got to continue to process, because you learn something new every day. The more you heal, the more God reveals, right? Like I always say. So be grateful. That bad investment, being broke, you ain't got no money in your bank account, learn. Get better spending habits. Learn financial literacy. Learn how to invest. Get around people who talk about money and invest their money instead of spending it on frivolous shit. This is what I had to learn. I was broke as hell last year. The brokest I ever been. You would have never heard me say I was broke, but last year I was definitely broke. God provided for me, okay? But I learned a lot. I learned so much. If you're going to get in debt, make sure it's good debt. Stop swiping your credit cards, going out to eat and spending money on people and giving your kids all this materialistic shit that they don't even need. Just giving, just giving. Make people earn your money. You earn your money. Put your money in places where it can create value. It can create more assets. It's okay. I had to learn the hard way, child. Still cleaning my mess up financially. Still cleaning this financial mess up. But when you know better, you do better. Those friends, it's okay if you guys are no longer friends. Wish them well through love and be genuine about it. Pray for them. Pray for their healing. Pray that you see them at the top, that you might cross paths again. Because you attract people on the same level that you are on anyways. So your people says everything about you and how toxic you are. I know when we first go through our situations with people, we want to be a victim and point the finger. That's just how it was, right? But no, you're not a victim. You got to be victorious from your experiences, from your circumstances. God is using everybody and everything to teach you something about yourself. Stop pointing the finger. You're not a victim. You are victorious. Your experiences are going to make you a better person. I'm way more healthier mentally and spiritually than I was before. So I know anybody that I attract will be healthy for me. Even if they not, even if it's a test, even if the enemy tries to send somebody to knock me off my course. I know my source and I know what feels right to me now. I know what I want now. So it's easier for me to let whatever go, whoever go with no problem. And I can do it with love. I can do that shit with love, with no aggression whatsoever. They about to, Lord, about to get into a car accident. Yes, move through love always. God made us out of love anyway. So all that hardened heart, that wrath, that anger that we feel from people, from our experiences, just from life, that's the trick of the enemy. You're just an open door, an open portal for the enemy to come in and just use you. Heal that. Close that door. Ask God to heal you, to strengthen you, to make your heart softer. I know, I remember I used to walk around with a unit on my face, snapping, being aggressive. I know a lot of people remember me being that type of way too, people in my past. I come from that. I see it all the time in my family. And I can honestly say I'm no longer that person. I'm no longer that person. Not saying I don't get triggered and I don't have my days, but I'm no longer that person. I'm aware. I know when I need to step away. I know when I need to calm down. I know when I need to revisit a situation that's not serving me in that moment. And I love that. Heal, my babies. Heal, build a relationship with God so you can become better, okay? So you can evolve, level up in all your ways. Own your gifts, own who you are, who God created first and foremost. Love who you see in that mirror. Love who you see in that mirror. You heal that inner child. You heal her, okay? Your future self will thank you. I love you all.